The saga surrounding Terry McLaurin and his future with the Washington Commanders has reached a new and intense chapter, one that's grabbing the attention of fans and analysts across the league. McLaurin has now officially put in a request to be traded, signaling his clear desire to move on from Washington. This move alone shakes up the dynamics not just for the Commanders, but for several teams eyeing wide receiver upgrades, including the New England Patriots, who are suddenly at the center of speculation when it comes to landing the talented receiver. It's a fascinating situation, especially given McLaurin's standing in the league. Coming off an all-pro caliber season and standing at the cusp of 30 years old, he's at a pivotal point in his career where securing a lucrative long-term deal makes absolute sense. Players in the NFL know that the window to maximize their value isn't endless, and McLaurin's camp is leveraging that truth to push for a move. He's been holding out in a very strategic way, showing up to training camp, attending practices but not fully participating. A kind of silent protest designed to send a message. This isn't just about personal preference, it's a carefully executed plan to create leverage in negotiations. Washington, understandably, is cautious. They want to make a smart decision financially and strategically, knowing full well the limitations they face with their salary cap and the rookie deal of their quarterback. The Commanders have to weigh whether throwing significant money at McLaurin makes sense when they've already committed resources to players like Deebo Samuel. Is the investment worth it? Can they afford to keep both, or will tough choices have to be made? These questions add layers of complexity to what, on the surface, seems like a simple trade request. From New England's perspective, this situation presents a tantalizing opportunity. The Patriots have always been a team that evaluates talent with a clear eye toward fit and value. McLaurin's skill set, his route running precision, his ability to make contested catches, and his versatility aligns with the kind of weapon they would love to add alongside Stephon Diggs and their other receivers. Yet, it's not just about talent, it's about the big picture, including how much cap space is left, what draft capital would need to be exchanged, and how McLaurin's presence would alter the dynamics of the existing roster. Reports suggest that the Patriots are at the front of the line, among teams most willing to make a serious pitch for McLaurin. The Raiders and Titans are also in the mix, but New England's history of maximizing player roles and getting the most out of versatile receivers makes them a logical destination. The financial aspect remains a sticking point, with talks of a potential $30 million contract annually for at least 2 years, possibly 3 depending on options. For a player nearing 30, that's a significant commitment. It's a bet on continued production and health, and on the idea that McLaurin can still be a dominant force in the league as he moves past the prime years most wide receivers enjoy. As intriguing as this all is, it's important to remember that this is still very much a negotiation and a chess match. McLaurin's camp is posturing, and teams are carefully watching each other's moves. 1 or 2 missteps could derail the whole process, fracturing relationships and leaving everyone scrambling. On the flip side, if the pieces fall into place, the Patriots could suddenly transform their offense with a potent trio of receivers, creating matchup nightmares for defenses across the NFL. But while the spotlight is on McLaurin's potential arrival, there are other stories unfolding at Patriots training camp that deserve attention. Matt Hollins, for example, has been a name that Patriots fans have been watching closely. After an extended stint on the physically unable to perform list, he finally returned to practice, stepping onto the field with the starters for the first time in his professional career. Although the session was a walkthrough rather than full contact, his presence is a big deal. It signals that the Patriots are starting to see what their receiving core might look like when everyone is healthy and available. This glimpse into the depth chart is important. The starting group appears solid, with Stephon Diggs, Pop Douglas, and Kahan Booty locked in as the core wide receivers. Hollins has been integrated with the first team, which suggests the coaches see him as a potential key contributor right off the bat. Meanwhile, the second unit, consisting of players like Joshua Dobbs, Kendrick Bourne, Kyle Williams, Jalen Polk, Javon Baker, and Eaton Cheatham, is battling for the remaining roster spots, and every practice counts. Kendrick Bourne's situation is particularly interesting. He brings veteran leadership, a strong attitude, and a positive presence in the locker room, but there's an increasing sense that his on-field production may not be meeting the team's expectations. Bourne's enthusiasm and commitment are unquestioned, as shown by his early arrival to training camp in North Carolina to prepare ahead of schedule. Yet the competition is fierce, and with younger players showing promise, Bourne's place on the final roster is far from guaranteed. Among the younger receivers, Jalen Polk has shown flashes of promise, coming off a solid start to camp and maintaining a focused mindset. He's embracing the challenge without dwelling on past setbacks, determined to make an impact this season. Javon Baker, on the other hand, is still developing, and his best chance might be securing a spot on the practice squad to continue growing his skills. But perhaps the most exciting emerging talent is Efton Chisholm, an undrafted free agent out of Eastern Washington. Chisholm has caught the eye of the coaching staff, especially Josh McDaniels, who has a history of valuing versatile slot receivers capable of filling multiple roles. McDaniels' approach to Chisholm has been detailed and supportive, going as far as sharing a highlight tape of Danny Amendola, a player known for his route running precision and clutch performances, for Chisholm to study and emulate. This kind of mentorship speaks volumes about the potential McDaniels sees in him. Chisholm's skill set includes crisp route running, smooth transitions in and out of cuts, and reliable hands. Beyond his receiving skills, he offers value on special teams, particularly as a punt and kick returner, which is critical for a player competing for that elusive sixth wide receiver spot on the roster. His willingness to contribute on punt coverage as a gunner further boosts his appeal. These special teams duties often make or break a player's chances of making the active roster, and Chisholm's attitude and versatility are giving him a real edge in the battle. Of course, no training camp update would be complete without touching on the defensive side of the ball. The Patriots have had to manage the injury status of Christian Gonzalez, who remains day-to-day and is not expected to play in the first 2 preseason games. This has naturally put the spotlight on Carlton Davis, the free agent addition from the Detroit Lions, who has stepped into the role of a team's #1 cornerback. Davis carries the responsibility of anchoring a secondary that needed depth and reliability. With Gonzalez sidelined, the cornerback group's depth is more important than ever. The Patriots are counting on veterans like Marcellus Dial to provide support as reserve corners, but it's clear that Davis is expected to lead the group. His ability to match up against top wide receivers will be tested early and often, and his performance could set the tone for the secondary's effectiveness this season. Another player quietly making waves on defense is DJ James. Initially flying under the radar, James has been impressing coaches and teammates with his tenacity and skill across the field. He's not just rotating in. He's competing fiercely with established names like Stephon Diggs and Kahan Booty, holding his own in coverage battles and showing the kind of versatility the Patriots prize. If James continues on this trajectory, he could become a key contributor in the defensive rotation, potentially earning snaps against some of the league's best offenses. All these developments feed into the larger narrative of a Patriots team gearing up for the preseason and the grind of the NFL regular season. With training camp well underway and the Hall of Fame game already hinting at what's to come, the stakes are high. Every practice rep, every snap in preseason games is critical for players fighting for roster spots and for coaches shaping the team's identity. The McLaurin trade request adds a layer of intrigue and urgency to the Patriots' off-season moves. But it's just one piece of the puzzle. The battles for wide receiver positions, the emerging talents on defense, and the adjustments the team is making all paint a picture of a franchise eager to improve and adapt. It's a complex, ever-changing landscape, and the days ahead will be filled with twists and turns as the Patriots work toward finding the right mix of talent and chemistry. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In the swirling vortex of NFL offseason speculation, an intriguing whisper has begun to ripple through the corridors of Foxborough. Sources suggest that Terry McLaurin, the dynamic wide receiver known for his electrifying plays and unwavering work ethic, might be donning the iconic navy blue, red, and white of the New England Patriots. This potential move has stirred the imaginations of fans and analysts alike, fueling conversations about the Patriots' intentions to reshape their aerial attack. McLaurin's track record, marked by consistent production and resilience despite challenges, positions him as a coveted asset for any franchise aiming to bolster its receiving core. The rumor, while yet to be confirmed by official channels, aligns with the Patriots' recent strategy of aggressively pursuing talent to revitalize a once dominant offense. Speculation revolves around how McLaurin's skill set could synergize with the Patriots system, potentially providing quarterback Mac Jones with a reliable, explosive target. This possibility has added a fresh layer of excitement to the offseason narrative, inviting debates about the strategic impact of such a signing on the Patriots' quest to return to playoff prominence. As the NFL landscape remains fluid, the mere notion of McLaurin in New England gear has already sparked a wave of anticipation and intrigue across the league. Rumors linking Terry McLaurin to the Patriots have quickly become a focal point for NFL insiders and fans hungry for a splashy off-season acquisition. McLaurin, who has demonstrated remarkable agility, precise route running, and the ability to make contested catches, represents the kind of player who could instantly upgrade New England's receiving options. The Patriots, known historically for their shrewd personnel decisions, appear poised to seize an opportunity to inject new energy into their offense. Although the financial terms and contract length remain undisclosed in these murmurs, industry experts speculate that the Patriots' front office is prepared to offer a package commensurate with McLaurin's value. Such a move could signal a significant shift in New England's offensive philosophy, potentially moving toward a more aggressive passing game. Enthusiasts envision McLaurin complementing the team's existing talent, creating mismatches against defensive backs and offering a deep threat that has been somewhat lacking. While no official announcement has surfaced, the growing buzz underscores a broader narrative of the Patriots' intent to reclaim their status among the NFL elite, using bold acquisitions to accelerate their resurgence. The possible acquisition of Terry McLaurin by the New England Patriots has unleashed a wave of tactical speculation among football strategists and analysts. McLaurin's ability to excel in high-pressure scenarios, combined with his knack for generating yards after the catch, could inject a new dimension into the Patriots' offensive schemes. His reputed work ethic and leadership qualities resonate well with the culture that head coach Bill Belichick has cultivated, often favoring players who exhibit dedication and resilience. Observers ponder how McLaurin might influence the development of Mac Jones, potentially elevating the young quarterback's confidence and decision-making. The Patriots' receivers core, which has struggled with consistency, would receive a significant boost from a player capable of drawing double coverage and opening opportunities for teammates. Additionally, the prospect of McLaurin thriving under the tutelage of New England's coaching staff excites fans eager to witness the transformation of the team's identity. While the rumor remains unconfirmed, the mere discussion of McLaurin's arrival in Foxborough suggests a proactive approach to addressing offensive shortcomings, signaling a potential turning point in the Patriots' trajectory. In the broader context of NFL free agency, the speculation surrounding Terry McLaurin's potential move to the Patriots reflects the high stakes and intense competition among teams to secure impactful players. McLaurin's talent has attracted attention league-wide, and the Patriots' interest indicates a strategic prioritization of the passing game, perhaps in response to recent offensive struggles. If the signing materializes, it could prompt rival teams to reassess their defensive strategies, particularly when facing New England's revamped receiving threats. The financial implications and salary cap maneuvering necessary to accommodate McLaurin also fuel conversations about the Patriots' front office savvy and long-term planning. This rumor has injected a fresh dose of excitement into the offseason, giving fans a tantalizing glimpse of the possible future configuration of the Patriots roster. Media outlets are closely monitoring developments, aware that such a signing could reshape power dynamics within the AFC East and influence playoff projections. The interplay of speculation and anticipation continues to build momentum, reflecting the passionate engagement of the football community with every potential headline that emerges during this critical period. As the NFL offseason unfolds, the prospect of Terry McLaurin signing with the New England Patriots has emerged as one of the most compelling storylines of the moment. The buzz has transcended casual chatter, reaching a fever pitch on social media platforms and sports talk shows, where fans and pundits dissect the potential ramifications. McLaurin's presence on the Patriots could signal a renewed commitment to an explosive, high-octane offense, challenging the league's defensive coordinators to adapt rapidly. While the Patriots have yet to confirm the rumors officially, the pattern of recent aggressive moves in free agency and trades lends credibility to the speculation. Analysts continue to debate how McLaurin's addition might affect team chemistry, play calling, and the overall competitiveness of New England in a fiercely contested AFC. Whether the deal ultimately comes to fruition remains to be seen, but the mere possibility has already energized the Patriots fan base and sparked a broader conversation about the evolving identity of one of the NFL's most storied franchises. This narrative, still in flux, promises to dominate headlines and shape off-season discourse in the weeks to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.